guys, Donna here with your weekly mini reading for March 27th through April 2nd, 2023. I hope you all had a great week. We had body care, divine guidance, playfulness, and miracles in the healing with the angel cards last week. So I hope you were able to find some time for you, that you were able to hear the divine guidance, that you added a little bit of play, and that maybe some of you or all of you found a miracle every day, or a miracle in the week, or seeing a miracle coming. Then we had your vibration is rising in the Sword of Light deck. So I hope you were able to see that through working through the body care, the divine guidance, your vibration is rising. And in doing so, sometimes we are didn't feel very well. We might have had a headache. We might have had stomach aches. We might have had something in the body. I know I did, because as the vibration rises, you kind of get that ascension, what they call ascension sickness. You don't feel quite yourself, and you're trying to rebalance and recalibrate and kind of just process a lot of energies that are coming down into the planet. And then finally, we had exercise to increase your energy and manifesting abilities in the abundance deck. And so I hope you were able to, if you were feeling up for it, that you were able to get out and you were able to exercise. Yesterday was a beautiful day. Before that, we've had a lot of rain, so it's been kind of hard to get outside. However, you know, I hope that you were able to do some kind of exercise, even if it was just, walking around your neighborhood or walking around the mall, something where you were getting out and moving your body. So this week, we're going to use Healing with the Angel cards again, my 3 decks that I love. And let's call in St. Michael, Raphael, Uriel, and Gabriel and see what they give us. There's 1. This week is pretty heavy too. We have Mars that went into Cancer, I believe, which means that there's a shift. And then we had Saturn that went into Pisces, which was a huge shift. And so some of us are more sensitive than others. Plus we had some solar flares again, as usual. I think the sun is amping up its activity. And any of us that are even a little bit sensitive will find that now we're kind of, for whatever reason, we feel like we're extremely sensitive. So the first card that popped out was spiritual growth, right? Then we had focus, and we have support. So as St. Michael, Raphael, Uriel, and Gabriel come in, they're helping us on our path in spiritual growth. Whenever this card comes, it goes kind of hand in hand with last week's about raising your vibration. We're in a spiritual growth. We have to be gentle with ourselves still. We have to realize that we're just going up on that vibrational scale, and that no matter what's happening, good or bad, well, there really isn't a good or bad, but something that we perceive as good or bad is really just us being more purified, being able to be grounded, to say, oh, look, this must be a sign of spiritual growth. Next, we have focus. And the focus card here is about the yellow center, focusing on what we really want. What do we want? In our spiritual growth here, we have to ask ourselves, what is it that we want to focus on? Do we want to focus on ourselves? Do we want to focus on our family? Do we want to focus in on maybe our goals for the next quarter, because we're starting the next quarter? Do we want to focus in on our health? Do we want to focus in on maybe a new diet? Or maybe since it's spring, are we going to focus on maybe adding exercise every day, getting out every day, being in the fresh air every day? What is it that you want to focus on? And then as you focus on that, that's going to expand. So make sure that when you're thinking your thoughts, you might want to start to watch what it is you're giving your focus to, and that's going to kind of explain to you what's happening in your outside world. And then finally, we have support. And I love this card because it's showing that we have support over the entire world. We live in a world right now that is pretty much in flux and in in unbalanced energies. And so when we know that we have the support of all of our angels, our guides, our loved ones, God, keeping us kind of stable, it helps us ground and gives us some comfort in knowing that we're not alone. So when this card shows up, this is saying you're not alone. Your angels are with you. Your loved ones who've passed on are with you. God is with you. Jesus is with you. You know, the ascended masters are with you. Just really embrace that and know that you're not alone, because through this support, it can also be support of people in your life. It can be family, it can be friends, it can be people you haven't seen in a long time who you run into, but who are very supportive of you and who you are, and you've forgotten that. So through this support, we're able to focus more on our spiritual growth. So that's the first deck. Now we're going to go to the Sword of Light by Radley Valentine, St. Michael. And we're going to do the same thing. St. Michael, Raphael, Uriel, and Gabriel, even though it's St. Michael's deck. And we're going to have trust in divine purpose. Oh, I love this. This is so good. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you are on the path of growth. Oh, that goes hand in hand with our last week of your vibration is rising. Now we have the spiritual growth. Now we're asked to trust in our divine purpose. No matter what we're doing every day, that's part of our divine purpose, whether it's showing up at work or being at the grocery store or being at the right place. We're always at the right place at the right time. But this one is saying we're on our path. Okay, whatever that path is. And I love this card because she's looking up and the sunlight is coming through. So also on this card, this is about us getting outside, looking in nature, walking maybe on a path in nature so that we can see that we're really on our path going towards our destination. It changes and shifts during your lifetime, because as we get older, we think, oh, we want to do this now, or we want to do that. When we're young, everything is a joy. You know, this is an adventure and that's an adventure. And I think as we get older, we tend to temper that a little. And so maybe we need to tap into that. Maybe we need to trust that everything is going along exactly as it should be. And we're right where we need to be, especially when we ask ourselves, what is our divine purpose? I personally believe our divine purpose, every single one of us, is to anchor the light right now, to help Mother Earth heal, and also for us to anchor the light in the darkness, because the more of us that can put out our positive energy and our light, it will start to, yes, bring up the darkness out of the crevices, like when you turn a light on. But remember, light always gets rid of the darkness. So let's try this week on like maybe concentrating. I'm putting out some more positive light and energies towards the whole world, and maybe we can see and make a difference, because every one of us here now is here for a reason and a purpose. We may not see what it is. It may be challenging at times, but know that we are here to help each other, and we are here to anchor this light, and we are here to live our divine purpose. Okay, and then last but not least, we're going to have Angels of Abundance. Let's see what that brings. See if it brings us. I know a lot of you might be on spring break, so I hope you're having fun. I notice a lot of my friends have gone down to Florida or where it's sunny and on the beach. So I must say, that sounds like so much fun to me. I miss the beach. Okay, and then finally, oh, employment change. Okay, so last week we had to exercise for new ideas. This week it's about employment change. Your career path is leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. Okay, so that's really interesting. We had trust your divine purpose. And now all of a sudden we have employment change. So this is going to say, if you're looking for a change in your career, this might be the week to look for that, right? Look for the signs. Maybe it's you receive an unexpected employment opportunity that shows up at your door, even though you didn't realize you had put out that energy, or you have been percolating for the last quarter. Maybe I want to change. This is saying change is coming, and watching for it this week will be there'll probably be signs. It feels like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, there'll be some kind of sign that comes to you about an employment change. So it can also be if you're changing up something in your life, because employment change is how this is coming through. And when it comes with abundance, it can come with a pay raise. So be very clear and focused in on what it is you want to come to you in these opportunities that continue to show up each week in your life. So I hope you like this mini reading. I will be here next Monday, the 3rd of April, for our next one. In the meantime, I hope you have a great week. And don't forget, you're always on my Reiki Radar. See you then.